I am the image of God. So it's interesting, isn't it, that people say that God created man in the image of God. When I was Jesus 2,000 years ago, they didn't have cameras. They didn't have cameras or video recorders or anything like that. So obviously, now that I'm here again, there are a lot of cameras, phone cameras, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I am the image of God. As you can see on your screen that you're watching my video on, you're looking at my image, which is in a video, or perhaps a thumbnail. You'll see the thumbnail on the video, which is a picture, which is an image. Yeah, image of God, that's me. How interesting, huh? Well, that's the thing, yeah. Interesting, huh? So let me read from the book of Genesis here, okay? So, what does it say here? So, this is the NIV, New International Version. Book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. That's interesting, isn't it? Chapter 1, verse 26. That's 1, 2, 6, 0. Perhaps. Well, there's that number from the book of Revelation, 1,260 days. It's an interesting number. Anyways, what does this say? So, chapter 1, verse 26. Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So, God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So, the wording is very interesting. It's very easy to twist words because languages are confused with babble. Let me give some examples here. So it says here, "Let us make mankind in our image." What does that really mean? In our likeness. Well, this is the thing, right? Because people pray in the name of Jesus. You know, I was Jesus. I said, stay in the light. In. You know, what does the word in mean? And the word I image or I mage. Mage. What's a mage? That's a practitioner of magic. And also, you know, the word imagine. You know, do you have an imagination? Do you imagine things when you close your eyes? Do you see things? You know? These are all very interesting words. So God created mankind. Well, yeah, I don't really, you know, I look at man and I don't see kind people at all. I don't see this world. Nobody loves me, and I feel like there's no one I can name that I love. I don't know anybody because nobody wants to know me. Demons, snakes, that's all I see wherever I go. And this is the thing, right? I'm God. How many photos have I been in? How many photos have I been taken with other people? Yeah? How many photos have I been in my life? You know, actually, for the last 20 or so years, I basically don't have, I have so few photos. I have, like, I couldn't even count. I don't even know. Like, I don't even keep them. I delete everything. You know, I'm not a very, I tend to delete most of my photos, or I just forget about them and just throw them away. You know, stuff that got saved on computer disks, you know, they usually just get thrown in the trash. I don't collect photos, as sad and crazy as that sounds, but, you know, I've had a very depressing life, and a very lonely one, and it's become a very, very lonely life. So that's how it's gone. I basically don't have a photo collection, really. I do have some. There are some from when I was a kid, you know, and stuff like that. I got pictures from when I was a kid. But the fact is, you know, I have been in a lot of photos with people. It's just I tend not to collect them. I don't really try. But the fact is that if mankind is made in the image of God, well, you know, if man, I mean, obviously there are different translations of this, you know, and some will probably just say man instead of mankind, but, you know, how many men have I been in an image with, in a picture with, or a video, you know? What kind of magic is that? You know, what's happening to the world now as a result of this magic? Chances are you probably don't care. I mean, it says here, look, so God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. So if there was another guy standing next to me in a photo, right, it says here, in the image of God. Yeah, so if there was another guy standing in a photo with me, he was in my image, because I'm God, and he was in my image, my photo. He created them. Who created them? Me or them? Because the demons will tell you it wasn't me. It was never me. That's what the demons say, because they're liars. Has anyone got this through their thick skull yet? You know, I come down here, the world wants to murder me. That's what the world does, because the world's full of demons. They lie about me every single time. They say I'm not God, not God, not God. Well, they do witchcraft against me. But whatever.